Hello and welcome. My name is Joe Chambers. I'm part of the SmartDecision 2008 video blogging group. Now, our general goal of our project is to create a grassroots movement behind video blogging, and people can get onto our YouTube page and talk about their opinions and their thoughts on the upcoming election, whether it be to talk about the heated debates going on between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, or if they want to get on there and talk about what's going on with the local governor race now that Governor Blunt is not going to run for re-election next year. So there's various topics we can talk about, and people can bring their opinions forth and discuss how they feel about the whole election process. Our job is to get out there, find these people, and get them to get out on their own and create their own content for our site. Now, you might be wondering, what is a video blog? Well, for all intents and purposes, this is a video blog. You see we're on YouTube, and we're actually on our own YouTube channel. Now, in order to find this, you want to go to YouTube's homepage, and you're going to see a menu at the top of the page that says Search. You drag down, go to Channels, and search Smart Decision. Now, ours will be the first one that pops up. Once you click in, it's going to look just like this page that I'm on now. Now, below me, down here, you're going to see what are your thoughts. Now, that's our presentation we created for questions of the week for people to go on and answer and talk about and video blog about what they feel on those different issues. And like I mentioned before, it's all sorts of different topics and how people feel about them. Now, you'll see other things on the menu, like to my right, or your left, you're going to see the subscribe button. That's where people can get on and actually subscribe to the service and post their own video. So far, as you can see in the corner, we only have 9 members, but that is expected to grow. We're relatively new in this whole business and relatively new in trying to figure out exactly how to get to everything. So we'll talk about that a little later, the problems we ran into as we were trying to get everybody involved. Other things you can see, people can send us messages. You can check out more information on the video you're currently seeing and who posted it. So there's a lot of different things that people can get on and see on our site. And our biggest problem right now is getting people to our site. So basically what we're going to talk about today is how we went about trying to track down and trying to get people involved in SmartDecision 2008 and how we can get people out there and actually video blog on their own. We ran into a couple problems during that, and we'll also discuss those and what we decided to go about trying to solve those problems. The different technological issues we ran into and the different issues we ran into with people in general and being shy about it. And finally, we're going to talk about how groups can continue what we started and work towards the future and try and get more people involved and more groups involved and really trying to bring this whole project back full circle so that we really gain support as we go. And hopefully, by the time the election rolls around, we'll have tons of people on here talking about how they feel and really get involved in the democratic process.
Hi, I'm Haley Stoneman, part of the video blogging team. So we started off our project and we wanted to make sure we could contact and reach as many people as possible. So we began with a step-by-step guide for everyone who wasn't familiar with how to make a video blog and posted that on our website, on our YouTube channel. And then made a Google Calendar and contacted found all the different events that were going on in mid-Missouri, not just political groups, but moms groups or any kinds of events that were going on, and then made sure that we went out and tried to speak to as many of those meetings as we could. And meetings we couldn't attend, we emailed the groups to try and get them interested in our YouTube channel. And then to generate more interest, we posted questions of the week on our YouTube channel to encourage people to talk and make it easier for them to respond and get conversation going on the election.
Hi, my name's Sierra Putman. I'm also part of the video blogging group, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the problems that we came across. We basically came across 2 types of problems: the technological problems as well as problems involving people. Now, the first group of problems we came across were technological problems. And to explain that, one big problem we had was we actually did not know what type of technology people in the community had so they could actually participate in video blogging. We didn't know how many people had webcams or if they had another form of camera that they could use and then upload onto a computer so then they could upload that video onto our website. So that was a big problem we had. Another problem was that we didn't even have a way, if we met somebody who wanted to participate, to actually film them and then upload their video onto the website. Within this last week, we actually got a laptop with a webcam built in, but because it's the last week and we have a bunch of term papers, finals coming up, and so much other work, at the end of the semester, nobody was actually able to take that laptop out and actually use it with people in the public. Another technological problem involving that laptop was the fact that at the very beginning we couldn't get into the laptop because there was a password miscommunication, and that was a big problem, and it set us back a couple days. So when we actually had time where people could take it out to meetings, we weren't even able to use it. The second major group of problems we had was with people, and actually not so much with individual people, but more with organizations. As Haley mentioned earlier in the presentation, we sent out emails to a large group of organizations. But the problem really was a lot of those organizations did not want to be involved anyway with this project because they didn't want to be seen as leaning towards one side of the political spectrum or the other side. And we tried to combat that problem by emailing those organizations that did respond to us by saying, we do not want to affiliate your organization with any political sides. We just want to get this information out to your members, and still organizations were not willing to cooperate with us. But thankfully, maybe 2 or 3 organizations did send us those emails, so we did know that that's the reason why they didn't want to participate, when actually most of the organizations we emailed didn't even respond. So we actually can't even say why they didn't want their members to participate. That's all I have to say about some of the problems that we faced while participating in this project.
Hi, I'm Lynette Yao. With the problems that we encountered, we tried to come up with solutions to solve the problems. First of all, we assured people that when they post video on YouTube, they would not be representing their group. Instead, we just want to encourage different voices from mid-Missouri to express their opinion about election issues. Then we also went to as many meetings as we could so that we could encourage more people to just know about this video blogging that's going on and try to see if they could participate in it. And to just start the discussion on our YouTube channel, we started by posting some questions about election issues. However, we still didn't get any response from anyone. And my next teammate will explain what kind of things we can do in the future to improve this project.
Hi, this is Lauren Reed from the Smart Decision blogging group also, and we just wanted to give some advice for what future groups can do and where we can really go from here and carry on what we've already accomplished in this group. We think the best bet would probably be to take a computer with an eyesight or some kind of web camera to the actual meetings and go to the people who we want to blog. But make sure that it's as balanced as possible. We don't want to go to all Democratic groups or all Republican groups, so we can get balanced coverage from everyone. And we tried to do that a little bit. We found out that this eyesight lovely computer we have actually had a password the first couple days we had it, and took a little bit longer to get things working than we really wanted to. So we never actually got out to meetings since we only got this about a week ago. But we think that would probably be the best way to go for future groups. A big thing with video blogging is you're losing your anonymity. You're no longer just a screen name. You've got your face there on camera saying something. So that might have been something that scared people away a little bit more too. They're not just writing under an assumed name, it's actually them online. You can see them talking. So people may have been a little scared by that also. We found out that people are a lot more apt to ignore their emails that we send than possibly a phone call or going to meetings to actually talk to them. So maybe not send out as many emails and try to get to meetings more often. So good luck in the future, guys.